folks, it's Wednesday morning. I'm a little bit late for getting out of selection today. It is just gone 10 o'clock. Apologies once again. Last night, the horse that I thought would be our biggest danger, Bojo Leg, has ended up winning. And another unsuccessful afternoon or evening last night. But never mind, we go again. Like I said, it's Wednesday. I've pinpointed a few horses each way that are probably worth a decent selection. A little bit more confident, I guess, in terms of at least grabbing place money today. Hopefully the bad run of form doesn't continue. So yeah, on to today, and the first horse that I like the look of is a horse that goes by the name of Alicia Darcy. Horse I've been following all season, sadly unsuccessfully, but having finished fifth as her best position this year, it's perhaps doesn't strike out an abundance of confidence. However, that being said, Archie Watson, the trainer, has his horse going well, and although she's never won over 7 furlongs, judging by her last run, I think it's what she's been crying out for, a step up and trip. The all-weather maestro Luke Morris is on board as well, so that's again, which is another sort of huge plus, and has been given a low draw as well, likes to be up with the pace. Now, obviously, the Jamie Spencer ridden horse, Shama May, is going to be tough to beat. But for each way punters, Alicia Darcy for me, 110, Lingfield, Moving on, 155 at Catterick. Anyone who knows anything about Catterick knows that it's a very unique horse. So horses who have decent form round there, it's a massive tick in the right box. There's 4 in the field that have previous course success, but he's actually the top weight, so satisfied that I like the look of, Ian Jardine's horse. A drop down to Class 5 company is going to be a positive, and the 9-year-old now sits on a handicap mark that he's won off before. Actually, his last 2 wins came off this mark of 99. 13-2 best price at the moment seems very generous, and a horse who could easily make the top 3 is certainly not a stretch to think you'll be able to grab a place at least. Sticking with Catterick, I'm going for the 405. Horse called Call Me Maisie. Now, to side with a horse who's finished 6th, 8th and 7th in our only last 3 starts, I know what you're thinking, seems a bit daft, but there was a glimpse of some sort of promise on the last run. Now, perhaps I'm reading too much into it, but the fact that Brian Hughes sticks around for the last race to ride this horse sort of perhaps sets a few alarm bells in a good way off that maybe this one's better than she's shown, especially considering this is a handicap debut. Potentially 3 poor runs have meant that, she's going to be off a decent mark. So fingers crossed with that. Now, the last one is a massive outsider. It's the 4:30 at Kempton. Comes in the opener with form figures resembling something like a telephone number. Doesn't fill you with an abundance of confidence looking at things on paper. However, Nana Nita might be an outsider worth taking a chance on. Richard Kingscote takes the ride, which is something to be happy about. And the fact the 4-year-old hasn't tackled a mile yet could also be a bit indicative to what potentially the horse is crying out for. She's a 16 race maiden. However, from her 3 starts at Kempton, she's managed to grab 2 placed finishes. So clearly she likes it round here. She doesn't mind being held up, so the draw's not going to be too much of an issue either. So at around 33-1, decent enough price for perhaps a very small each way punt for a bit of interest this evening. My only concern, however, is that jockey Dougie Costello rides Valentine missed, and it's his only ride of the day. So whether that's indicative of its chances, I don't know. But again, that's not a bad price either. But Nana Nita for me. And final thought is, in the 8 o'clock at Kempton, it's not a tip. So I repeat, this is not a tip. However, I'd advise you all to keep a close eye on Stringy Bark Creek in the last. Both trainer and jockey are in decent form at the moment, and the horse isn't weighted too badly in regards to what it's done previously. However, the 6-year-old does like to be up near the pace, so being given a drawn out in stall 11 is feels it pretty much puts pay to its chances. That being said, however, if it is unsuccessful, pop it in your trackers and potentially back it next time, especially if its rating tumbles a bit further as well. So those are my 4, and 5th to sort of pop in your notebook. So just going to run through them. If we just have a look here, first selection is Alicia Darcy. Second one is So Satisfied. Third one, Call Me Maisie. Fourth one, Not Anita. And one for your notebooks to keep those binoculars on, Stringy Bank Creek. Oh, sorry, Stringy Bank Creek, that's in the last as well. So again, good luck if you follow, fingers crossed for a bit more success today. Thank you again for sharing, subscribing, liking, so on and so forth. Pop your comments in, I'll read out any selections that you have for tomorrow, for Thursday. Get them in, and good luck again, fingers crossed.